Hey everybody, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm just getting up. This is my morning voice and my morning face. I hope it doesn't scare you guys off too much. Hey, anyway, listen. Today is Propel and I am so excited. It's one of my favorite days of the month. We do Propel once a month and it's one of my favorite days. If you don't know what Propel is, it is an organization that's worldwide. We're in 23 countries now, women getting together who lead. And it doesn't have to be like you're the boss at work. It can be like you're the leader in your home, you're leading your family, you're leading your friends. It's about women who lead, and it really just embracing everything that you're called to be, embracing your passion, embracing your potential, embracing your purpose. And it's such a great organization. I love it so much, but it's not for everybody. And there are a few reasons that you should not go. Hey, Heather Ann, how are you? Good morning. Good to see you. All right, number one reason you should not go to Propel. If you don't like to laugh, you should definitely not go to Propel. If you like to be serious all the time and you think that there's no place for laughing in a church or a meeting, you should not go to Propel, because Propel is funny and we have so much fun. Hey, Damien. Oh, Damien is upstairs. Hey, buddy. And we have the best time. I mean, seriously, Lisa Carper's like a comedian, and you can't help but laugh every time. One of the favorite, funniest lines that made me laugh so hard was Bianca said, Bianca Olthoff, oh, there's Miranda. Bianca Olthoff said, hey, Miranda, said, well, hell is hot. What did she say? She said, are you laughing? Yeah, I am. There's a she said, yeah, I know that hair. Sorry, I just did something different. I'm experimenting. Anyway. Anyway, Bianca said, the one that she said made me laugh so hard. She said, men are hot, but hell is too. And it just made me laugh so hard. And so if you don't like to laugh, you should definitely not come to Propel, because we have the funnest time. We have so much fun, and it's so funny. And there's so much, I know, right? Me too. That's why I'm like tearing up my eyes. Poor little Miranda. I forgot to tell her. The second reason you should not come to Propel is that your life is perfect and you have everything exactly how you want it. You're at the top of the game in every single thing that you're doing. You probably should not come to Propel, because Propel is a group of women who are just regular women. We're living our life. We need improvement. We want to grow. We want to get better. We want to improve our marriages and our business and our work and our leadership and our small groups and our friendships. That is what Propel is about, is getting momentum and growing. So if your life is perfect and you have it all together, you should not come to Propel. But actually, could you come teach Propel? Because we need somebody like that. So, because we're just a bunch of regular women hanging out and having fun. So, all right, number three, the third reason that you should not come to Propel is that you don't like to be encouraged. If you just want to stay and not be encouraged and be sad, then you definitely would not want to come to Propel. Because when you leave Propel, you're going to feel so energized and enthusiastic, and just you're going to feel loved. You're going to know that people love you and they care about you, and they're praying for you. And when you get to share your heart with a group of women, so we have tables, we do 15 tables of 6 or so people. Sometimes we have more, and at that table, we're going to ask questions, and you're going to get to share your heart about what is something that you want to share. What is God speaking to you? What is your heart saying about this? And you're going to have women there at your table who are going to be sharing their lives with you, who are going to be praying for you and encouraging you. You're scared to maybe step out on that new venture, and guess what? Maybe somebody at your table, and this has happened, is in exactly the same venture as you are stepping out into, and they're like, come on, you can do this. You can do this. I will show you how to do it. Or maybe, we've had two also where a person came in and they were sitting at the table and they were really wanting prayer for their granddaughter, and she was going through some really hard times. Well, it turns out the table lead at that table was actually that girl's coach when she was younger, and then they figured out this connection. And there's so many times that we're going through things and we want to do things, and there is someone there to support you. But if you don't like being supported or encouraged, then you shouldn't come, because you're going to be encouraged. Hey Ashley, good morning. The next reason you shouldn't come to Propel is that you already have way too many girlfriends that you can laugh and cry with, and you can't handle one more amazing person in your life. If you have way too many amazing people in your life already and you can't handle one more, then you definitely should not come to Propel, because you are going to meet amazing people, and you are going to build friendships, and you are going to share your heart with people. You're going to share prayers with people. You're going to encourage people. It's going to be phenomenal. And if you just have way too many people already on your list that you have a connection with and you have heart relationship with, then you definitely wouldn't want to come, because you're going to gain more friends. And then the last reason you shouldn't come to Propel, oh, I think that's already 4, right? Is the last reason is you should not come to Propel if you have already maxed out your potential to the fullest, and there is nothing else that you could do to grow, and you've already maxed out every area of your life, and there's nothing that anyone could say that would teach you something, then you shouldn't come to Propel, because Propel is all about potential, and we're all about bringing out that potential in people and digging for the gold and pushing them towards their passions and pushing them towards their potentials and pushing them towards your purpose. And I just kind of had this, that's it, but I had this vision when we started, and I was sharing it with the table leaders. We have almost 40 awesome table leaders that are there, and they are there to like guide and share wisdom and ask questions and pray for people, and it's a great group. But hey Allison, good to see you. But I had this vision, and the vision was that, you know how when you pull that string back from the arrow, when you have the arrow, you have to have that momentum. And what we're doing is, every time we're uncovering that potential, we're pulling that arrow back. We're pulling that arrow back. We're pulling it back. We're pulling it back. And then when finally it hits that purpose, you've got all this potential pulled up, and you boing, and you let it go. And that is the purpose, and it finds its mark. And so that's the 3 things Propel is about: is passion, potential, and purpose. And we want you to get all 3 of those. So come tonight, ladies, come on down. Okay, you should not come if you're a guy. That should be number 6. Don't come if you're a guy. But this is for the ladies that lead in their families, lead in their communities, lead in their homes. And it's awesome. And I just can't tell you how good it is, because it's so good. And every time when we leave, we walk away and we're like, oh my gosh, did this just happen? Because there's so many amazing stories. So anyway, it's at 7 o'clock tonight, the Father's House, Napa. I hope you'll be there. I'll be there. We have awesome leaders that are going to be there. Go there. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Have an awesome day. Love you guys.